Okay guys, so this is a current ratio and acid test question, and it states that Green PLC has the following balances showing on their SFP. Trade payables is £92,000, inventory is £87,000, actuals is £11,000, the bank is £3,000 overdrawn. We know this because the number is in brackets. Trade receivables is £27,000, and long-term loans payable in more than 1 year is £250,000. The question asks us to calculate the current ratio and acid test. So for this question, we need to know the current ratio formula and also the acid test formula. There's one thing I would mention about the current ratio figure. There is no ideal figure, and it depends on the nature of the organization, the industry, and the economic climate. So to work this figure out, we would say the current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liabilities. Now we'd have to make note of current assets and current liabilities. So trade payables would be a current liability. Inventory would be a current asset. Actual would be a current liability. The bank is £3,000 overdrawn, so it would be a current liability again. Usually it would be a current asset, but because we're overdrawn, it's a current liability. Trade receivable is a current asset, and long-term loans is not included in this because it's not current. It's in the longer period of time. So to work out our current ratio, we would do 87,000, which is from inventory, current asset, plus 27,000, which is also a current asset, trade receivables, divided by our current liabilities. Now our current liabilities would be 92,000, which is our trade payable, 11,000, which is our accrual, and 3,000, which is the amount overdrawn in the bank. Now, if you put this into your calculator, you should get an answer of 1.0754,716. And rounded up would give us an answer of 1.08. And the only answer here with 1.08 would be C for the current ratio. So we know C is our answer, but just to double check, we will do the acid test calculation also. So the acid test calculation is acid test is equal to the current assets minus inventory. So we don't include the inventory, divided by current liabilities. So in this case, it would be 27,000 divided by 27,000 from the trade receivable. We do not include inventory in this calculation. Divided by our current liabilities, which is 92,000 plus 3,000 plus 11,000. This is all in pound sterling. And this gives us an answer of 0.254716, which would give us an answer of 0.25 for our acid test. Our current ratio rounded was 1.08, rounded up. So our answer for this question is C.